What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 45 of Buckets of Duckets. I am your host, Chase Myers in Seattle, Washington, and down there in Louisiana is my co-host, the one, Josh Watts.
Good evening, shitheads. This is episode 45. The number 45 has no significance in American culture or recent pop culture history. I'm really struggling to find anything that could. The 45 is two more than 43, which we discussed earlier was President Richard Nixon. So I guess we could celebrate that. 45. 45 is half of a 90 degree angles. So if you're a contractor, that means something to you. So I don't know, but 45 is not very important. But it is 24 more than 21, and that's how many episodes we're at is 101. You're welcome.
That's good shit, man. YouTube people, what's up? Go ahead, subscribe, leave a comment, like the video, tell a friend. Podcast people, make sure you subscribe on whatever podcast platform you are listening to this on. Good to see you guys. Josh, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm not
gonna lie. Let me get to this immediately. Quite different energy than last week already from you.
Man. Yeah. So look, I wanted to tell you. Last week I was sleepy. Whenever we were getting ready to record, I was I was all tuckered out, right?
Yep. Just been running all day.
I grabbed this new pre-workout I have, and instead of drinking one scoop of it like a normal human, where I snorted 3 of them.
Yeah, that's how you do it. I know. There's no way you're ever gonna find. I don't even know why directions come on things that you buy.
There's just to piss me off, just to make me go. Yeah, right. Go fuck yourself, 6. I'm gonna take as many as I want.
Why would you know? How would you know?
Who the fuck is you?
Tell me what to do. I'll take as much pre-workout as I want.
And dude, it was intense. And so I was listening to the show later with Michelle. We play it in the car. Sometimes just get those listens up. And she was listening to the episode, and she said, "Jesus, do you ever let him talk?"
You were just fucking hyped last week. That's what it was. I don't mind you talking. I mean, look, we got to fill an hour. Say all you need to say. So I don't really mind that part. It was just you were noticeably on cocaine. That's what the problem was really, is that you weren't even hiding it well.
No, dude. When we were editing the episode, I was like, people are gonna think I'm on cocaine.
Yeah, and especially when you compare it to your sleepiness right now. This is
right now I have tried it's called sativa, and it makes you very not sleepy. Mm-hmm. And I'm real cool right now. I'm real cool.
Just real relaxed, man.
I didn't take any pre-workout. Zoe started school this week.
Whoa. How are you handling that?
Not well. So we signed her up. She's at it's a little pre-K class and like a daycare thing. And I took her, Monday was her first day, and leaving her there was the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. She has, seeing her get out of the car, she has a little backpack. She's the cutest kid in the world. And she's so excited to make friends and to be there, you know? So I missed her like crazy Monday, but I've also...
Yeah, so the thing about that is that you have seen every second of her life. Like, you've never...
Yes. Nope. She's never been away from me. No, ever.
Yeah.
Even when I went and did shows in Arkansas, I went and did some shows in Little Rock with my friend Robert Hall while Zoe was little, and we left the afternoon, and I was back. We rushed back so I could be there when she woke up the next morning, because I didn't want her to wake up without me being right there, and she never has. Still.
Damn, that's a drive, dude.
Yeah.
It's like a 6-hour drive.
Robert's a good dude. He helped me out with that. We drove straight through. So I'm not thrilled about her being in school. She's getting smart, and she's going to learn that her dad's an idiot.
They're going to make her open-minded and book learning and stuff.
I'm not here for it, man. I've been telling her all kinds of stuff. Like, if you go outside without shoes on at night, your feet will rot off. Just because I don't want her sneaking out of the house. And I feel like if she goes to some fancy school where they got books and stuff, she's going to learn something different. And then she's going to question me, and then I can't.
And you know everything. That's the problem, is that you know how to do this. You know life.
Yeah,
like you made every correct decision. Like clearly, like what are they gonna teach her?
Nothing. That's what they go teach her. They go fill her head with empty dreams and bullshit liberal ideals.
That's all it is. It's just they're just gonna play that Lil Nas X video over and over again,
100 times a day,
and just invite Satan in. That's all it's gonna do. Have you
all of her teachers? Like every teacher at that school though is a drag queen. And I don't know if I don't like it personally, but I feel like it's called Satan's Schoolhouse. And they let us be a gateway for your child's soul to the portal of hell. That's what the school's motto.
Yeah.
And
you still enrolled her there?
Yeah, I thought, you know what? No.
They got a good English course there, you know.
Big playground, I figured.
Important.
So she's been there all week, but I've turned into a soccer mom since she's been there. I wake up early, I get her dressed. I have very strong opinions about how to fix her hair depending on the weather every morning. Never thought that'd be a thing. I'm getting really good at ponytails. And right now, my 5-year-old daughter wants me to brush her hair instead of her mama who has hair because I could do it without hurting her head. Nobody in the world gives a shit about that, but to me, that's like the number one.
Oh, dude, no, that's amazing. Hold that over Michelle forever.
I hope she heard me say it right now.
Meanwhile, she's not there.
No, she's taking the kids and left.
No, you out of your mind. Of course, I would never do that while she's here.
So I take Zoe to school in the morning, and I drop her off at like 7:45, 8 o'clock. And then I go to the gym. I go to the YMCA, and I get to work out. And then I go home, and I get home right about as Henry and Michelle are waking up. And then me and Henry hang out all day. And he is like a feral animal. So we're outside running around all day. And then we go pick Zoe up in the afternoon, and I make dinner at night and bathe children and put them in the beds, read bedtime stories. I fucking love it. It's the best thing in the world. There's nothing better than going to pick her up from school, and she comes out and she's like, her hair is stuck to her head because she's sweating. She's covered in dirt. She can barely keep her breath because she's been running and playing with other kids. And she's so excited to tell me stories that she can't get. She sounds like I did in the last episode, just trying to tell me everything immediately.
It's too much. Yeah.
And they serve breakfast, lunch, and a snack. And Zoe's real picky about what she'll eat, but she'll also do what other kids are doing. So if other kids are eating whatever, she'll usually eat it. She does not like pineapple though, and it was a real big deal how much she did not like pineapple. A little boy next to her told her it was apple, so she ate some of it, but it made her tongue sting and her tummy feel funny, and she didn't like it, and now she don't like that little boy. And I was like, well, I get it.
Look, you get one shot. All right.
I totally get it. And then I was at her class next day, and when he walked by, I was like, hey, you little motherfucker, did you tell my kid that pineapple was apple? And then he got a DDT. I mean, that's just 5 years old. You got to learn the consequences.
That's what happens next, dude. You got to learn what an apple is, bro. You can't just be out here telling people everything's apples. What is wrong with you?
Lying to my daughter.
Your daughter is it's also like because she's her only interaction with other people, which is not completely true. I'm fucking with you a little bit, but it's with you. It's and you have such a big personality, and so I know that's definitely like that's had to have helped her. Like I bet she like took over class.
The teacher said that she has more sass than all the kids combined. The second or third day she went to school, they said she walked in the classroom and literally threw her book sack into the corner. Didn't hang it up in her cubby hole. Just tossed it in the corner and goes, hey kids, I'm back.
She's the star, dude. She's the star of her movie.
The most baller shit I've ever heard.
She's the star of her life, man. That's what that is. Everywhere she walks in, she's the main character.
I dropped her off yesterday. It's our third day of school. I drop her off. And when I do, when we're getting out of the car and walking in, I see this little boy look at her. And he looks back in, he smiles, and he runs over and he says, "Hey, Zoe." And he goes to try to grab her hand so that they can go into class together. They stop and get the mark of the beast scanned on their head with the thermostat so they can go in. And they check all the kids when they go in. They scan them for their 666. Beep, right there on the forehead. And then they get to go in. And she's just holding hands with this little motherfucker walking right into her classroom. She didn't tell me who he was. He didn't introduce himself to me. He just walked right up to her.
No respect.
Started, like, I'm not fucking standing right here as her father that brought... What? You disrespectful little motherfucker. I hope I find out who your dad is. I'm going to tell him.
So now you got to clean a gun. You got to clean a gun around him now.
Yeah. And you know how I'm going to do that, right?
Dad. You gotta be that dad though. I fucking wish he'd come by my house. I got a fucking shotgun ready for his ass. I tell you that. I'm gonna fucking pose in the back of their prom pictures with a gun.
I'm gonna be eating a pineapple with a Bowie knife that's 6 inches long. I guess I should say 2 feet long. 6 inches isn't that big a knife. That's not a knife.
You son of a bitch.
But I did have some weird feelings about a little boy running over and grabbing her hand.
I can imagine.
And like, it does just. Why is it a little boy? Why is he holding my daughter's hand? But like, also, I'm really happy that she has friends that are real and aren't some kind of ponies with weird names that I have to try to pretend to remember. Like, it's real kids. And yesterday, when I went to take her, she didn't want to go because she was having trouble sleeping and she wasn't awake yet. She doesn't wake up good early. We're finding that out. So she's crying big old tears and asking me not to go. And she's telling me, but she says, "But Dad, I'm going to really miss you all day." And she's got these big old tears. And bro, I'm going to tell you, almost, I was like, you know what? Nah, fuck it. You don't have to go anywhere ever again. You stay right here forever. Yeah. But I was like, no, you got to go to school or I'm going to look like an asshole. So
there once was a comedian named Louis C.K. He died tragically in a sexual harassment incident, and so he's
I'm not familiar.
There's no real reason, but back whenever I hear tales of a time where a Louis C.K. would get on stage and people would listen, but from what I hear, he had a bit that was like, anytime his kids say that they don't want to do anything, he's like, "Fine, quit. You don't want to play soccer? I don't want to fucking go. Let's stop. Let's just stay home, lock the doors. I got enough food to cover us forever. Let's just go."
I mean, part of me, I'm kind of for it, like, but I convinced her that she wanted to go because I knew the second we didn't go, she'd want to go later, and I don't want to bring her up at noon. Yeah. And so we get there, and she gives me a real big, like a hard hug, which means she's upset. And then she sees this little girl, and the little girl goes, "Hey, Zoe." And it's like she launched herself off of me to get to that kid. She was like squeezing me crying, and then like a glitch in the Matrix, she's across the room running with this little girl leaving and never looked back at me. Just took off with the little girl to play. And never even look. I even said that to the teacher next to me. I said, she didn't even look back. Because the parents can't go all the way in the room. You got to stay in the waiting hall. You can't walk back. I mean, dude, she just took off. Didn't even look. It was so great, though, to see her, she was so upset and then forgot about me instantly. Hey, bro, I'll tell you what. If you want to go work out, you go to the YMCA at 8 o'clock in the morning during the week.
Yeah? What's that look like?
It is. I am the youngest person there by 40 years.
I've never been in a YMCA. I always do... like Planet Fitness. That's been my membership forever.
You mean Planet Bitchness?
Yeah, bro, because they won't let me really work out the way I like to work out. You know what I'm saying? I need free weights so I can fucking throw them around, bro. Because otherwise, I'm not even. If I can't scream whenever I lift, dude, like what? Did I even work out? Bunch of fucking pussies.
I posted a picture or something. In a post somewhere, it was revealed that I worked out at Planet Fitness before the world stopped. And there was a bunch of oh, I thought you went to a real gym. Yeah, I like to go where you can really work out, and every one of them that said it is a big fat tub of shit that hasn't worked out in 15 years. You can sit on your couch stuffing your face right now, telling me, "Oh no, I like to go where you can really work out." You got to use a Smith machine at Planet Fitness. Yeah, do you even know what a Smith machine is? You fat shit. Shut up. Last time you lifted a weight was in high school. You fuck. Talk to me about it. God damn it, I don't miss social media at all. Fuck all of it.
Yeah. Well, look, this is what you've been missing. This is what you missed.
YMCA. Let me tell you one more YMCA thing.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
There is Chuck Norris works out at this YMCA. The one by my house. It's like half a mile from my house. And when I work out, I don't wear my glasses. So I kind of can see. And there's a guy that comes in that looks exactly like Chuck Norris. Like old. Hold on.
Okay.
Old guy.
I'm questioning the source here. I don't.
Wait. He's got like the real close cut beard that's like an unnatural brown color, and his hair that's definitely naturally brown. And like there's the weight room is right here, and then through windows is the basketball gym.
And he's just on the total gym the whole time. He's just doing rows. He's talking about how he can work out his whole body.
He does the most nonsensical shit I've ever seen on the machines. Stuff that there's no way you could even think that that's an actual exercise. And then between every set, he stops and he walks over to the window and he pulls open the blinds and looks, because on the other side is where the women are doing yoga and whatever in the basketball gym. And not just like peek, like just stares.
Yeah.
It's so fucking weird to see him doing it. And his name is Chuck. I heard them call him Chuck when they asked him to stop staring through the window.
Come on, Chuck. Every day, Chuck, we gotta tell you to stop staring through the window.
But look, I'm gonna tell you what. I don't know if it's the years of martial arts expertise or just being a badass, but Chuck, being 85 years old, caught peeking at a yoga class at 8:30 in the YMCA from across the gym. Chuck, put the blinds down. They need privacy, or whatever. Chuck, put the blinds down. He turned around and goes.
Little two fingers.
He did finger guns at the staff that told him to stop being an old dirty fucking perv. He just turned around with his finger guns.
You got me.
Hey,
got me. Hey, look. Shoot, bro. Know what I'm saying?
And then went back to putting a cable crossover on his leg and lifting it up like a dipshit. Oh, God. But the only line there is, and it sounds like a bad joke, but the only line at the YMCA at that time is for real at the coffee machine. There's no line for any machine. You just go in, unless you're on a stair climber. Then you're going to have to fight all the other soccer moms that haven't invited me to brunch yet. Bunch of uppity
You'll
bitches.
get in there, dude. It's your first week.
I like mimosas. You think I don't want some eggs Benedict?
I want to be in a book a month club. I mean,
right? I like Oprah.
I like friends.
So you think I don't like to lotion my skin? You dirty uppity bitches. Come on.
I hate you. I hate all of it.
I don't even want to be your friend, Susan. I don't even want to be. I wouldn't come if you did invite me.
Do you remember talking about Chuck Norris? Do you remember that total gym that he used to hawk? Yeah.
So before we started recording, I showed you Michelle had gotten a Batmobile that somebody in the neighborhood was getting rid of. I picked up a total gym out of the trash like 2 weeks ago to bring it home because I've never seen one, and I wanted, and I could not figure out how.
Yeah, yeah. There is a moment where, so it is very.
You just end up tied to a table with a bunch of cables. I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to do.
Like Chuck Norris is a great salesman, bro. Like that dude really, because like he got all my parents like multiple times. Like he got my mom at least twice. I remember her buying one at a yard sale like that too, bringing it home, and then we lose some of the pieces. It doesn't attach right. You get on it, you just fucking slide straight down. You're like, Let me put it at an angle. And you just fall to the ground. You're like, Okay, I guess I'm doing something. I don't know.
It's because I don't have a black belt. That's why. It's because I don't have a black belt. I can't work it.
They don't say that in the commercial though. That's what it is.
My
But
parents
I
always
thought. I thought for sure. I was like, dude, that's the full body workout right there. I get that. My full body will be fucking jacked. And I know same thing. I just slid all over it. I just kept sliding. The only thing that I could do was like to lay flat and just like pull down like flies, like pull straight down. And that was
the
it.
only
But
one
then
I could
that's
figure
just
out
me.
too.
It's just me sliding back and forth. That's all I'm doing. What am I actually doing? I'm just like fixing the car. It's like, you lay on that little like roller to get under a car. I'm a very manly man. I've fixed many a cars. Like that.
You know the cars I've built.
You know the cars that I'd be. My car right now is about to explode. It's 12,000 miles over the oil change, and I still won't go down. Another person has to do. I don't have to do it myself. Another person has to do it. I'll drive it until it doesn't start one day.
Yeah. The only workout I got from that total gym was picking it up from the trash, putting it in my car, and then taking it back to the trash. Like that, there was nothing. My parents always fell for Tony Little. Do you remember Tony Little?
The gazelle thing?
Yep, the gazelle guy in the ponytail.
Same, dude. Same. My grandparents had it. Yep. So yeah.
When I was growing up, I lived on a cul-de-sac, like just a street, not in a neighborhood. It was just like a street on a cul-de-sac off of a main highway, and there was only like 3 or 4 houses with kids. So every one of those parents at the same Christmas time, around that time, got a gazelle thing for Christmas with the legs. Every one of them. And I never saw it used for anything other than hanging clothes.
You put clothes on it, and if you're a kid, what you do, you just swing on it. You pull both back at the same time, and you just fucking rank, back and forth. And
if you're young enough, you take your LJN wrestlers and make some kind of cool death match out of it with the swinging steps back and forth that they're fighting on. And then your friend's mom catches you in her bedroom and yells at you that you're not allowed in there.
I bet that kid was real cool, though. I bet that kid.
I bet that kid grew up to be a big fucking mohawked meat cast that don't put up with no bullshit now. Marla, I dare you to come tell me to get out your bedroom. Now you'd be begging me to come in your bedroom.
Ooh. You hear that, lady?
So social media. What have I been missing?
Oh, yeah. I kind of mentioned it earlier. So Lil Nas X, the Old Town Road dude.
Yeah.
See what he did?
No, Zoe loves that song.
Okay, so he's gonna ruin Zoe's life now because he put out a song about, I don't even know what the fuck the song's about. I didn't fucking listen to it, but the video is him like going to hell and twerking on Satan and shit, and it's all sexy and gay and
you can't do that.
And he's
you can't do that.
And he's just really diving into the Satan thing. He got with this dude that customized shoes, and they customized 666 of these Air Max 97s, and they're like the.
I don't even want this on our show. I
know, dude. Look at what we're bringing in. I'm just letting the devil walk in here. What am I doing? Hey, I gotta say no. I'm just letting him just.
You're just inviting the darkness into your heart right now, and it hurts me to see.
Yeah. So he's
twerking on Satan.
Yeah, he's twerking on Satan, and
it's pretty funny.
And people are just upset because I think they think because they saw it, that means that their kids just automatically also saw it. Like the song comes out, and within an hour, they're like, "He's ruining the fucking." I'm like, who let your kid watch that? Like, who? Your kid got an alert to like immediately. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
my kid knows.
Old Town Road was on the radio and stuff and just out. That's why they knew about it, because it was
Kids
out
Bop.
like that. Yeah, Kids Bop, things like that. Which, by the way, that song also has like he's singing about like cheating on his
finger
girl.
in my booty.
Yeah, some booty talk. There's he's drinking lean and stuff. Like there's there's some stuff in that too. But yeah, it's a big everybody's fucking pearl clutching. Because they act like he's the first one to talk about Satan, and he's ruining.
So wait, is it the Satan thing or is it the gay thing?
I mean, all of it, I'm sure.
Okay, all right,
but it is a lot of the Satan thing. It is a lot of that.
Huh.
And the shoes also. I forgot the craziest part about the shoes. So they're Air Max 97s. There's 666 of them, and they all come with a drop of human blood. And so there's like some human blood in there or something.
Whose blood?
I don't know, just some blood. just some blood. It's just Satan's blood. I guess Satan has blood.
I have no problem. I have no problem with Nices twerking on Satan's dick or whatever he's doing in the video. But I don't want to buy shoes that have blood on them already. I'm gonna get blood on them myself. I don't.
Right.
I don't need to buy the blood. Right. I'm gonna get them bloody. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get them bloody.
Nike had to like come out and say, so this is not like a deal with Nike. This is not like a Nike promoted thing. He like hooked up with a dude who customized his shoes, and they just happened to customize an Air Max 97. And so Nike was getting all kind of shit because it's like, how could you fucking promote this? I'll never buy Nike and all this stuff. And they had to come out with they had to come out with a statement, and they fucking sued this dude. They sued him for all the marketing and stuff because I mean it looked like it was like a collaboration with Nike, and it is a Nike shoe. So yeah, man, that dude's gonna make $1 bazillion from this.
He's already made $1 bazillion off that other Old Town Road.
Yeah, this dude knows how to like just put out a song and just let it go for a year. Just let do a thing. Yeah, he's fucking mapped it out. But yeah,
I messed up and I was looking up. I still want a pair of old Reebok pumps, and I was looking them up on the. I tried to look them up on Amazon, and I was like, oh, here they are, $554 or something.
Give me 3 pair.
Hurt my heart. I've never.
yeah, it's rough, dude.
It never even crossed my mind. I was like, I'll pay 120 for them, no problem, easily. I'd go 150, honestly. Yeah. And then I saw that and was like, well, I'll never have a pair of Reebok pumps. I felt exactly like
lost
my parents.
The dream right there. It was like, well,
that was the first time I agree with my parents. You know what? I actually don't need those shoes. The pump is just a gimmick that'll probably break anyway, so I might as well just keep wearing these Converse. Spalding has just as good. They light up in the back. Who cares? Look, Shaq is on these LA Gears. They're only $20 at Payless.
Yeah, if I don't get them when they release, I don't really fuck a resale, bro. Because like it'll be like the shoe will already be. I buy a lot of like shoes. I buy like Yeezys and Jordans, and like the shoes will already be like $200 like when they drop. And then if you don't get them then, like in the next week, they're $350. Like, and then within a year, if it's a shoe that was actually hot, I mean, it's going to be in that price range, that $500-$600 price range. Like,
I've never bought a pair of shoes on the date they've dropped. I've never thought of that. I've never thought of paying that much for shoe. Like, I was about to start ripping into shoe culture as I said in front of that display. Why would you waste your fucking money on a whole bunch of shoes that you ain't even going to wear and do nothing with, and then you're going to take up space in your house?
Yeah, I'm about to start grabbing shoes just to be like, because they look like this, and look how cool this one is, and how about that? Yeah, there was some Ben and Jerry put out a Nike Dunk a couple months ago. And I wanted this fucking shoe so bad. It's not even a good looking shoe, but it's like bright, and it's called the Chunky Dunkies. And
all right, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just fucking cool. And there's not one thing that I wear that'll match with it, but I wanted them real bad. And Dunks are like $100. I think when this shoe originally came out, it was like $110. I'm about to look up and see how much it is on like a resale website right now.
I'm looking at them right now. $330, $335. Hey.
All right, on Goat's website, which is a popular reseller, on their website, if I wanted to buy this shoe in a size 10, it would only cost me, I don't know, $1,500. This was a $110 shoe when it came out, bro.
Jesus. I can't help but notice you have no screen protector on your phone at all.
I ain't scared of a goddamn thing, bro. You can't do shit to my phone. Siri, shut up. Siri thinks I'm talking to you. I ain't never been talking to you, Siri. How about you shut the fuck up?
Siri answers every time I'm not talking to her, and has never one goddamn time answered me when I'm actually trying to get her attention.
Yeah, that's why I'm hostile to her.
Fuck Siri. I'll fight her right now, dude. Get on the phone.
I wish Siri was a person.
They try to trick you by making her sound like a sweet little British lady that I wouldn't fight. Dude, I'll fight Helen Mirren if she walked in here right now. And was like, hey, what's up? I'll I don't care.
You think I won't fight you, Helen Mirren? You know I'll fight you.
I don't care how good your 87-year-old ass looks in a bikini. I'll still fucking... your jaw can get rocked just like your ass can, girl. I never thought I'd be on a podcast where I'm threatening to rock Helen Mirren's ass and jaw.
See, I always knew we were going to get here. I've known since the day I met you that this moment was going to happen at some time. Of course this was. This is the culmination of 10 years of friendship right here, sir.
So to celebrate Zoe's first day at school or starting school, we got her a Venus flytrap.
Okay.
She really wanted Venus flytrap. She had watched videos on one of her YouTube channels about it.
You got her a quicksand pit too?
Yeah. It's a black tar Huron and a bear with a chain tied up to her bedroom wall.
Oh, is she doing bear wrestling?
It's a loose chain. Yeah, so we got her, and bruh, this girl became bloodthirsty so fast.
I can't imagine. I mean, what else are you supposed to do? It eats things. Give it things.
She saw a spider crawl over it and it closed on it, and then that was it. She was digging in the yard for anything she could find. I think I'm serious. I think she'd have fed me to the plant if it had told her to.
Yeah.
We found a centipede, like a big long centipede. Picked it up with hemostats because you're not supposed to like touch the Venus flytrap, the inside. And, like I lay it down across the feet. She can't wait to feed it to the Venus flytrap. She's telling the centipede, "You're gonna die." And we lay it on the thing, and it goes to close on the centipede, and the centipede runs out. Now, I don't know that centipedes can sting. It feels like they probably can. I'm not gonna just grab that centipede with my bare hands because it was pretty big, and I just not my.
You don't need that trouble.
Zoe was so bloodthirsty. She just grabbed that motherfucker with her hand and threw it back in the Venus flytrap, and it went and got ate. And she did get stung. They could sting like ant bite size. And she was telling me that it got her and it hurt. And I was like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't know it could sting." And she goes, "It's okay because he's gonna die." I was like, "God damn."
He'll get his. Don't worry. He'll get his.
She just sat out there for like 2 hours singing to him. "You're gonna die."
I like that she threw the Venus flytrap a alley-oop. That's fucking dope.
Oh, man.
Just threw it up.
She throws on there because she watched videos. They're triggered by the movement, and she wanted it to crawl across so it would catch it. It's pretty crazy. But just being a good dad, buying her a Venus flytrap.
Man, you one of the best. You one of the best fathers out there. That's why she don't need to go to school.
Exactly.
So I did 2 open mics this week. They're both at Tacoma Comedy Club. I did the 4-minute sets. I got to just get in there.
Just too much time.
I didn't do early. I didn't have to do.
I'm doing too much time. Too many sets. I've had enough. Just let me go on and do 2 minutes.
Hustle culture is killing comedy. Fuck, I wasn't going to talk about it. God damn it. There's an article. All right, so I'll talk. Well, this will all be one thing. I'm really good at this. So
I'm really good at this.
I've done 101 of these goddamn podcasts. Okay, I can make all this work. On Facebook, which, man, that's just all I know. I just know what's going on over there. I know people are mad about Lil Nas X, and also I know 15 comedians, 7 that I think are ain't shits, and 8 that I respect, all shared this article about how hustle culture is killing comedy, and you should take a break every now and then, and doing rough rooms isn't like really doing anything for you. And they do make some good points in there. There is some good shit, but it was just universally loved by so many comics. And I went to look at it, and I was just like, "This makes no sense." Yeah, take it. I don't understand. I've just never been the guy that goes up every night. I've always been like maybe 3 or 4 shows a week, and I always felt like that was, it's giving myself a couple of days off to live a life and refresh, and then get.
You never took pictures with other comics. Like
I never
do
did
shows
stuff like
where
that.
Famous comics where you never want to take any pictures with them.
Yeah, I
got pictures with Hall and Oates, Garfunkel and Oates, and T.J. Miller.
Oh yeah, I didn't take those pictures
and all that. And you were standing right there. I think you took them for me probably, but you didn't take any of them with them.
I didn't take a picture with Kyle Kinane.
You told me, you said TJ Miller. I was like, you want to get a picture? You're like, nah, that dude's probably gonna bomb threat somebody. And I was like,
nah, that dude has done some freaky sex shit, and it's gonna come out. And I don't want that picture out there with him. Yeah, that was a crazy night. That night, TJ Miller just showed up, and me and you had to follow him as like baby comics.
Everybody just shit themselves because they saw somebody they've seen on TV before.
Yeah, this is the first time this has ever happened in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, especially at this random bar at the station. This is back when Louisiana was Hollywood South, and so they were Garfunkel and Oates and TJ Miller were just like shooting something in the area. And
Shannon Woodward was there from Raising Hope. I mean, from a lot of other stuff, but Raising Hope was the first thing that I was very excited.
I think that was on at the time too when it happened. But yeah, it just shows up. They just fucking Garfunkel and Oates sings 3 songs, and TJ Miller fucking does 10 minutes, and then all right, we're gonna get. It was so the style of the show, for those that don't know, it's 25 open micers, a feature, and then a headliner doing 30 minutes. And I was headlining that night, and so. They watch Garfunkel and Oates, TJ Miller fucking rip the fucking stage for 30 minutes. And then, ladies and gentlemen, 7 minutes of Josh Watts, 20 minutes of Chase Myers. Are you ready? And yeah, dude, that was
when I still had my championship belts. Because the picture
you were screaming a lot then.
Oh man. Yeah.
That was a wild night. But yeah, so this article is basically just, I actually, it's funny. I agree with a lot of it. I guess I just don't match everything that the article says. I'm like, yeah, do that. You should take some time. You should,
I mean, with anything, literally anything in the world.
Yeah. You don't have to be, but I've never been like post every show that I'm doing. Right. I've never been like take a bunch of pictures and stuff like that. So I guess I've never been wired that way of thinking that I have to constantly show everybody that I'm hustling. And so yeah, I don't know, but it's just crazy that came up. So anyway, I'm doing just the 4-minute sets because I know how to have a good balance in my life and know whenever, hey, I would like to just go for quality instead of quantity. Let me just do 4-minute set and work on some shit in the middle of the show and not have to close it where I feel like I have to kill. Let me just murder fourth. You know what I'm saying? Let me do that. So yeah, I did those shows this week, and I felt good. It just felt good just to slum it and be just regular
being normal,
just a regular open micer for a couple nights.
Yet again, April 9th, I'm doing Stone versus Drunk versus Sober.
Woo!
I got a big old mushroom chocolate bar that I'm gonna eat and just pretend that it's weed, so I can be. I'm gonna see.
That's how you're gonna go on stage the first time.
Yeah, I think so.
Over a year?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
So the format of that show, is it...
What could go wrong?
I can think of nothing to go... Look, green lights here, bro. Go. Fucking go. So is the format you do a sober set and then a fucked up set, or you just fucked up the whole time?
Okay. I don't know, because the last time I did it, I was way too high, and I don't remember. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Not sure.
A lot of those. So a lot
that
of
would
those
make
shows,
sense, but I don't know. I'm never not high, so I don't know.
Right. Yeah, a lot of those shows. There's the weed shows here, and the format is you do a set sober, you go get fucked up, and then you do a high set, right? But I had that same problem too, where I'm like, I smoke every day, and I smoke before an 8 p.m. show every time. Like,
yeah.
And so I started like, no, I'm just going to smoke my normal amount, because that's the person you would have saw if you came see me on any normal night. Mm-hmm. Like I would be about that high. And then I'll just fucking go for it on the second set. I'll just go crazy with that one. And that, it'll be a fair thing. Cause whenever I try to do it just straight sober, where I was just sober all day, like, I'm not good. I'm sad. I could feel everything.
Thinking about stuff.
Yeah.
We did one where they brought like after your set that you were split into teams, and after the set they brought us on stage and we had to do, I think they did like a roast thing where like each team was taking turns, and I literally passed the mic and wouldn't do it because I was too high and didn't want to be mean. And like on stage in front of everybody, they handed me the mic, and I was like, nah. I was on a team with Benjamin Hoffman, and Luckily, he didn't care. He didn't care, but I just wouldn't have any part of it. Nah, you know what? Nah, bro. I'm not gonna be mean.
I'm gonna rise above that.
I'm rise above the hate. Rise above the hate.
That's not what comedy is about. I'm not got a
fucking problem with that. Why don't you come meet me outside after this fucking show?
But right now, it's about being nice. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, it's about love and peace. You dumb dicks.
Let's see. What
else I want to talk about?
What else I want to talk about? What else going on in the news? I did have to check my notes. There was something big. So you remember professionals, people? Remember when I was talking all that shit 4 minutes ago?
What else I want to talk about?
Immediately
what you do for a living?
What's going on, tight shirt? Well, that's your little brother's shirt. Look at him. He's wearing a little brother's shirt down there.
Why don't they make that shirt out the black box?
Every episode's get it in.
I'm doing it from now on.
It's a perfect joke format. All right, it will never not hit. Whatever you talking about, why not make that the black box? 1,000% hit rate. It's incredible.
Before your Honda blows up, why don't they just make your Honda out the black box?
Why don't they just make the whole thing black box? Why don't we make this podcast the black box? Why not that? So big victory for me in my blue collar life this week, which is you remember that one person in my entire life that doesn't like me that I work with? You remember her? You remember me going off about how much it bothers me to not be loved by everyone, and that she's not. Oh, so she's just rude. She's just rude and mean, and I don't like. And I smile in her face every morning and tried to rise above hate, Joshua Watts. I tried every day, and she just brought so much hate that I came down to her level.
She drug you down to the muck with her. That's gross.
So a couple months ago, they decide they're gonna promote her. They're gonna actually finally get her out of the part of the warehouse that I work. They're going to move her to the other side of the warehouse, and she's going to run a account down there, right? Now, here's the big thing. I've been saving her ass on a lot of shit over on my side. I don't think a lot of people realized how much I was doing, because I'm the inventory guy, right? So I straighten out all the inventory. And so she leaves over there. I start finding a bunch of shit that she like hid around the warehouse and stuff that like, and I'm starting to lose my fucking mind. I make a big deal about how she's not going to last over there. She's going to be there for 4 months tops. And whenever I'm not there to fucking cover her ass, watch what happens. And Josh, guess what happened?
She
got fired because she got fired and shit her pants, and we all pointed at her and laughed. It was amazing. It was the greatest gift that I've ever gotten. We just all pointed, look at your dirty booty, shitty pants, and you've never been nice. You've never been a nice person. Pants. And yeah, who would have thought that somebody that's rude to every fucking person couldn't lead a department and
them shitty pants, man. That shitty attitude.
Just draws full, just full on. Just them pants don't deserve that, what she did to them, you know? And who's thinking about the pants? You know, not her, clearly. And so she got fired. And boy, have I never been somebody that like feels good about somebody missing out on a paycheck. But ooh, I couldn't give a fuck less. Yeah, 2 years. As far as I'm concerned, she should have been fired a year ago. Okay, so just while I'm just walking around, it's 7 a.m. Like whenever I get to work.
I got a text from you immediately.
It's 7 a.m. when I get to work. At 7:05, it's 7:15 for me when I get to work. I didn't fucking miss a goddamn thing in that 15 minutes. I don't give a fuck what they say. There's nothing that happened there that I can't make up. And so. Right, dude, 7:15 in the morning. That's the dumbest fucking thing.
I like that you just confronted. You were just confrontational about. You ratted yourself for being late, and then were confrontational about it.
Yeah, and that's how I feel about it. All right, that's how I.
So the fuck what?
That's the correct way to go about it, as far as I look at it. I'm not wrong.
Doesn't sound like it to me.
Yeah, within minutes of getting to work, somebody had told me, and then I told the whole rest of the warehouse. Like, I just started running around. I was ringing a bell. I was like, she's fucking out of here. They're like, who? And they're like, what happened? You had beef with her? I was like, yeah, let me tell you the whole fucking story. Here's everything. I just walked around retelling the story to people that don't even know, people who didn't even know her. They're like, wait, who? I'm like, you heard me? The girl that was over there that never talked to anybody. She didn't like me one time, and I'll never fucking get over it. So now I'm happy she got fired, all right? Any questions of who's the good guy?
I can be happy you get fired next.
Yeah, cross me, watch what happens. Okay? Oh, it's so good. I just can't believe how excited I was that somebody got fired. I never thought that would be, and I don't even feel bad about it. I feel justified. I feel like I was a better person the whole experience of working with her, and yeah, this is just, she had it coming.
It's funny that you mentioned this, because I have a similar, I am a very petty person with a revenge story.
Let's go.
I think I've talked about it before when I got, I'm trying to think of a fancy way to say when I was fired from FEMA.
There's no fancy way to say that. When you were relieved of your duties?
I've talked about this on the show before, where I fell and hit my head on a doorknob, and then a lady said that I did it on purpose, and so then the FEMA security came and threatened to arrest me for workers' comp fraud. FEMA, remember that we talked about this? The FEMA security guard told me he was going to put me in handcuffs and take me away. The FEMA security guard. Anyway, that lady was working on a nursing license at that time that I was working with. It. She helped get me fired. And then she went to jail for prescription fraud, like 2 months after she got me fired and took my job. She got out recently, and she just went back again to jail for prescription fraud with her shithead son, who I used to work with.
Bro,
hold on. I was about to say, her shithead son, who I used to work with, who sold me a whole bunch of Advil telling me they were Loratabs, so fuck him forever.
Yeah, fuck him.
Like I'm talking about with dirtbags, they're like, he ripped me off when I was buying pills. You dirty fuck.
That just ain't right. That is not right.
Oh, I'm still mad about it.
Yeah. It's a good moment, man. Yeah.
Somebody sent me a screenshot of the thing, like a friend of mine that watches the show, Darian. Hey, what's up, man? That I used to work with at FEMA sent me a thing. He's like, I know you're not on social media, but I thought you'd want to see this, and it made me happy. I called the prison. I was like, can you get that bitch on the phone?
I'd like to talk to her.
And when she got on, she said, what do you want? And I said, I'm standing outside right now, and the sun is almost uncomfortably beating down on my skin. But I'm just out here. The fresh air it's almost too much. It's almost too much. And my wrists are just free to move wherever they want.
All this freedom. All this freedom. I just felt like calling you, and I just did it. I had to ask permission. There's not a timetable in which I can make phone calls. It just did it. You know what? I'm gonna go eat at my favorite place when I leave here. I have my favorite meal.
I hope that Claudette Williams is watching this podcast on a butt phone that somebody smuggled into prison somewhere. I hope she's watching this right now. You stupid, horrible person. I'm glad you're in jail, and I hope you get your fingers dirty from a booty phone that you're watching this on right now. Don't like and subscribe.
Don't ever.
Don't tell any of your shitty friends about it either. You dumbass son.
I want my pills, by the way.
Her son one time, when he was signing up, my desk was the desk where you like contractors came. I was in charge of the contractors. So the desk where the contractors had their laptop where they could sign into their timesheet and stuff was right up against my desk. I call it a desk. It's folding tables touching in the trailer out there.
Hey, man. And in my head, I'm in Hawaii. Okay, it's a goddamn desk.
her son comes and sits across from me. I don't even remember his name. Jerry.
Buckets of Duckets fans, go harass anybody named Jerry, Jaron, Jamal, Jerry, Jerika,
Gertrude,
Gert, Go get Gert.
He sat across the table from me and was doing his filling out his paperwork, and I just slapped the table as hard as I could, and like jumped up real quick, and I scared the shit out of him. He jumped up out of his chair, and I just sat back down and laughed at him. So there's probably a reason why he kept my money and gave me a bunch of Advil and telling me they were.
You jumped.
Now that I'm looking back on it. Oh, dude, I was like, look at you, you old froggy bitch. Look at you jumping like you.
Jumping.
Fucking,
just
look at you.
around.
You got some moon boots on, you old leapy bitch. Look at you.
Bouncy legs. Look at this dude. This dude dunk on a 12-foot goal. Look how high he jump. Look how high he jump.
But they're both in jail, probably forever.
Good.
You got me fired from a job I hated. It was a job I hated and was looking for a way to quit. So I'll never forgive you.
Man, I'm so ready to quit this job, by the way. Like, I like the job. They've done well by me, like, but I'm at least ready to be back at the point where I'm, like, on the... Go ahead.
It's an Amazon warehouse, right?
No. It's a different one.
You pee in a bottle? Y'all shit in bottles in Amazon warehouses, right?
I think that's what
I heard they don't get bathroom breaks and they have to poop. They have to poop in their hands and then push it into a bottle and keep it at their desk.
I know you're right.
I read an article where they talk about the Amazon warehouse workers have such terrible conditions.
Yeah.
And one of the Amazon PR guys was like, "Do you really think anybody work here if we made them pee in bottles?" I don't think that's the best defense. No, but they do have to shit in them.
Yeah, right. That wasn't no, we don't make them pee in bottles.
Right.
That was who do you think I am? You think I'm the type of guy that is that what you're telling me? I would make my workers pee in bottles. Yeah, I'm gonna get a bunch of bottles for my workers. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they can bring their own bottles.
Yeah.
Bring your bottle from home. All right. Well, I've been thinking it was an Amazon warehouse this whole time.
Nah, I work for it.
You didn't think it was weird that I call you every time, like, "Hey, I made an order on Amazon. Will you make sure it goes through?" You didn't think that was weird?
Nah, I just knew that was just warehouse ignorance. Bro.
Like every time you were like, "I got you." You were like, "I got your order right here. I'll get it to you." You told me that every single time.
Yeah, fuck. I just wanted credit for it. That's
shit.
all it was. I figured it was gonna get to you.
Goddamn.
But yeah, I work at a normal one with a restroom that I can go to whenever I want.
Good for you. You don't shit in bottles, even for fun.
I don't shit in bottles. I mean, I have a good time every now and then. I'm not saying I don't, but I'm not required to. You know what I'm saying?
Important detail.
Yeah, there's a basketball court there. I played today, but I haven't played in a couple weeks. I played today. I feel amazing. I remember we were talking about how annoying it is that, like, when you take care of yourself, how much better you feel. And it's like, God damn it, I ran around for 15 minutes, took some shots, and I feel amazing. It's
I started taking vitamins and like krill oil and all kinds of extra shit, and I've been feeling great all week, and I hate it. It's ridiculous.
But yeah, I can't wait to quit this job, even though, like, at the very least, I just want to go back to the point where I'm like doing comedy for most of the month and only picking up like a couple days a week and stuff like that. Like, that's how I had it before the fucking apocalypse. That's how I had it going, you know.
Are you planning on quitting it when because you're getting booked full back, like full schedule? Are you gonna quit whenever it's?
I mean, if it as long as it's not like killing me, as long as the hustle culture is not killing me to feel like I need to go to work on my days off and do shows every night, then like I'll try to keep it going just to bank money, you know. And
it seems like a pretty good job.
The fact that they let me kind of come and because I'm a temp, I never got hired on by the company. I could kind of just come and go, but. Yeah, once everything fills up, I mean, I'm obviously wanting to get out. But yeah, Travis just quit his job, and that's really where this is coming from. Is I'm just
now
jealous.
Pay for weed again?
I'm just that's over. That's over quick. And he fucking sold all those cartridges to our old roommate's brother, which good on him. But it was like, oh man, we're not gonna have 1 million. I just like the thought. He said that having all of them made him anxious. And to me, it relaxed me. I was like,
how many? How many did he have?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, we still have like a drawer full of probably like 10, 15 or something like that, and he
Oh
sold.
shit.
Yeah, and he sold probably double that. He probably sold 30 of them or something to
Yeah, that would make me feel comfortable. It would make me
yeah,
relax to have that
yeah.
much.
But yeah, just watching him just get to just daydream all day and
So
not work a
pretty.
job, like actually take care of his body, and because I just haven't been doing that, dude. I just haven't been doing that at all. Yeah, it's making me like I'm ready. I'm ready for stuff to come back, but I don't want to be too cocky with it, like because I'm getting booked a lot early, but who knows what'll keep coming because there's not that
Right.
many shows that are like back, so it'll
Right.
be a while before I can like completely go back to that. But yeah, I mean, in a couple weeks, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks on the road. So
do you have any plans for to get vaccinated or?
yeah, out here I think it's April 15th. Everybody can get vaccinated, so
Oh,
whenever
awesome.
that hits, I'll sign up and do that. Yeah, I don't want to say it. Why would I say I was about to tempt fate and be like,
Nope.
I made it this whole year, but
No, I don't say it.
no, I don't say that.
Since the vaccinated, I got to go back to the gym, which has been nice, and I ate. We ate at a restaurant the other day for the first time in over a year.
Yeah,
Like in a restaurant, we stopped at IHOP after we dropped Zoe off for school, and me, Michelle, and Henry ate in the place, and it was so weird to be like around strangers while eating food again. I don't know. I was like all hunched over my food, like they were gonna come and take it from me or cough on it or something. I don't know what was going on.
yeah. You gotta readapt to being out in
Yeah.
public again. It is
I
strange.
growl at people
Like
when they walk by.
like you thought that like the comedy like circles could be like awkward sometimes where you don't know comics very well, like especially now we just haven't been out in a year and you're like standing next to somebody else that you kind of know. It's way more awkward. Like
Oh, I
we
can't
really
wait.
we really don't know how to be people out there.
Yeah, April 9th is the show. I'm very, 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 very excited for it. This, if you're watching YouTubes, you can see my Strong and Pretty shirt.
That's a
Got
great
some.
shirt.
Yeah, dude, I got some really good ones. I'm really excited to get back out and do some shows, but I had to like buy clothes because I had a pair of jeans. I haven't seen them in over a year, and
Yeah.
I just assumed they don't exist anymore. So I had to order a pair of jeans online.
All my clothes.
I didn't look for them, but I just assumed that
they're
it's
gone.
been sweatpants, shorts, so there's
They've
no
been
way
freed.
they made it.
Yeah,
they're gone.
Yeah.
They've moved on.
Good for them, good for them.
Oh, I'm happy for them. Believe me, nobody is happier for them than me.
But gave a lot of good years, a lot of good years.
But I'm not excited about having to put jeans back on. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, I just had to buy a bunch of new clothes for like going on stage. Like I just first I gained a little weight over the year because I was like, I don't, my face is always gonna be pretty, and that's all that I show on this podcast. So, but I got the gut might be sneaking up on me again, so I got to take care of that. So I bought a bunch of clothes in the size that I thought I wore. And so yeah, I'm like, oh fuck, I got some pressure to put on myself.
That's the worst feeling in the world to put on. I mean, it's not the worst feeling in the world, but it's very bad.
It's the absolute worst thing that's ever happened to me, Josh. Is my shirt was a little tight on my tummy, and everybody saw. They all saw. I know they saw it. They were talking about it. Everybody, it's on all their minds. Is my tight shirt. They couldn't even listen to my jokes these last 2 nights. They just been going. Does he not know that I can see his belly? I could see his belly right there.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, when you say that, I think back to when people would post pictures of us at shows from years ago, and I would see myself in some of those pictures, and why would you put that there? Why would you put that up? Why would you make me think about that? Why would you want to make me feel bad about myself? So now, I hope everybody's fat. I hope everybody's fat. I'm excited for everybody to be fat. Let's all be fat. It's been a year. Let's just fucking every one of us. Let's just be fat as fuck on stage and greasy and stinky. And let's just get back together. Let's hug. Let's touch wieners. Let's fucking spit in each other's faces and be awkward. That's what I want for the country.
That's I mean, look, some people are just dreamers, Josh. I don't know, bro. That's
For the world.
just. I'm doing a show April 9th, too. I'm doing a show in the Horsefucker City. Do you remember me telling you that story? Do you remember? Remember the guy that like died fucking a horse?
You can't
I can.
say,
I can.
God damn.
There it was, bro. There it was. You thought this podcast was coming to an end? Nah, dude, horse fucking right at the end. Little treat for the people that hung out.
Dude, I just looked at the clock. It was like, well, this is going to be the wrap. Here he goes with the wrap up. No horse fucking. All right.
Oh, no, dude. Just a little dip so we can get him right back up, bro. That's how we fucking end this.
All right. So this dude's fucking a horse, right?
Right. He's videotaping it. He's putting it on the internet and shit like that. One time he died. It's a city called Enumclaw, Washington. This happened like 10, 12 years ago.
I think I do remember this being on the show.
And you can't talk about this city without people being like, that's that place that horsefucker was, right? That's where you was. Like, that is what that city is known for. Like, I've done other shows there. It's a little theater. It's a movie theater that has the stage. And so, like, it's a good little setup. And, but, like,
especially if you're into horse fucking.
Especially, it's just so comfortable. You know, it's so comfortable in there. But I've gotten itineraries some of the times I've done the show where it's like, don't fucking mention the horse fucking. Like, don't do it. But yeah, me and Travis are doing that together. Like, that would be the first time that we've done a show together since fucking over a year. Like,
God damn.
So that would be dope. Me, him, and a guy named Kermit Apio. Who Kermit is a guy who he's been doing comedy like 25, 30 years. He's been in Seattle for most of that run. And he's got crazy stories of like, yeah, I used to take Mitch Hedberg out on the road with me. And
you told me about that.
Yeah, dude, insane, bro. So he's headlining it. I fucking love that guy. So it'll be great to see him. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to fucking horsefucker town April 9th while you're eating a mushroom pot brownie.
I really do think I thought I was going to go real hard and I think I'm just going to, I'm going to eat a whole bunch of mushroom chocolate and just see what happens. I can't.
Are you worried about driving?
Nah. Now I am. Yeah. I wasn't until you just said it, but
because of mushrooms. That's all.
Didn't cross my mind until you just said it. And then I was like, "Oh, that's a long ass fucking spillway to Lafayette." Yeah, it's probably not a great idea.
Maybe just the weeds. Nah. Or
I ain't bitch made, bro.
Man, take 2 of them cookies. Double down.
I'm just ready to tell some jokes. I've been thinking about some new bits, trying to work some stuff out. I've been practicing a lot in the mirror.
Skits? You got some new skits?
Like, I got some new skits and funnies I'm gonna try out. See if my yuck yucks can still be fresh.
Got some new gags?
I'm gonna see. And that's it. There's literally nothing else happened this week that I could talk about.
Well, hey man, that's the show. Let's end it there. That's all we got, people.
Hold on. I do want to make this very clear. If you listen to this podcast, don't do business with GoDaddy.com. Those motherfuckers have been charging me for the bucketsofduckets.com domain website, and they don't own it. Wix, I bought bucketsofduckets.com as soon as we did the first Chase and Josh talk.
Right.
Long time ago, because it's a good name and I wanted to have it. I've been sitting on it. When we bought that Wix, when we paid for all of this bounty of podcast beauty that you see
Look at it.
Look
at it, baby.
If you go to bucketsofduckets.com, that is a fucking fresh website. It looks great. It's crisp. So I've been getting this thing from GoDaddy in my email. It's like, if you don't renew this, you're going to lose bucketsofduckets.com. And I've bugged the shit out of Chase with it every week. Like, hey man, do we need to worry about this? Do we need to worry about this? And then today I got I got my summary from them. I have paid twice for the domain since we've come over to Wix. And then the email said it's expired and that the website is gone. So I went to bucketsofduckets.com and guess what? Our fucking website is still there. They charged me twice for a domain they didn't own.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
So I have sent GoDaddy an email. I've told them to choose one warrior to represent them in battle, to send them down to the North Shore of Louisiana.
They're going to send out Danica Patrick, dude. She's going
to face me. Bro, hey, let me tell you something. That bow-legged dipshit can come out here. I will kick her all the way across this fucking Lake Pontchartrain. Come on out here. Jeff Gordon for life.
All right, everybody. April 9th, make sure you go see Josh in Lafayette. Come see me in Enumclaw. Buckets of Duckets.com.
City.
Bye.
Bye.